Call the zoning hearing to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Carbonetti,
Present.
Albertson,
Present.
Creviston,
Here.
Grieshop,
Here.
Hereley,
Here.
McCafferty. Quorum is present.
Public comment. Anybody wish to address the zoning board on items that are not on the agenda? Okay. We're going to call the meeting, need to approve the commission meeting minutes of December 5th. Have a motion?
Motion to accept the minutes.
A second?
I'll second.
Clerk, please call the roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, we're going to open the zoning hearing now. Alfredo, not sure I can pronounce his name. Okay. New and used car auto parts, he's the petitioner, and John Stricker is the property owner. The petitioners are seeking a conditional use permit pursuant to Table 8.1 of the Unified Development Ordinance to permit the repair of automobiles and disassembly of automobiles to sell the used parts online. Subject property owner is located at 10 South Jefferson Street, Harvard, Illinois. Does the staff have anything to add to their written report?
Thank you, Chairman. The only thing I wanted to add is that the...
Hold up one moment, Donovan.
Yes, sir.
Mike, do you want to excuse yourself?
You want me to excuse myself or recluse myself?
Recluse yourself.
I have to recluse myself and abstain from voting because I am a property owner within the 250 feet of the notice.
Oh, okay.
So, when we have someone recuse themselves, they have to leave
Okay, okay.
You want to just join the crowd?
Oh. Or I can
Did it have to be requested
What's
by
that?
the petitioners to have
No.
it removed?
No.
No.
Because he's actually lives in the area affected, he can't vote on something like this. And so normally when we have to recuse or abstain, we ask, that they leave that area. So otherwise it implies a sense of authority that they can't exercise because they're affected. Well, your property is in the actual area, correct?
3 properties here.
Across the street.
So he would have to recuse himself from
You are able to make public comments as a property owner, just not on the committee.
Stand at that podium,
Yes.
as I understand it.
and you can
and
speak.
Speak,
as a citizen.
yay or
You just
nay,
can't be up
but
here.
apparently I can't sit here.
No, go sit out there. Then you can come back when we're done.
Join us peasants back here.
Any interest for them?
This is the law.
Yeah, it's long.
What'd you come for?
Give us a form.
He answered an email.
So,
Okay, Donovan.
all right, Chairman, the only thing that I wanted to add is that Alfredo, the name of the business has changed from Gator New and Used Auto Parts LLC to Gator Auto Parts. Is that correct, Alfredo?
Okay.
Gator Auto Parts LLC.
All right.
So that's all.
And nothing else to add to the written report?
No, sir.
Are the petitioners present?
Hello. Yes.
Sure. If you guys could raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Jose, are you going to testify?
No, I'm just passing out some,
Okay.
And we were in a public.
hello, my name is Alfredo, and I'm 39 years experience into the auto parts recycling industry. I've worked throughout my years I started out as a helper in the yard, cleaning up the areas, and over the years, I've learned how to take out alternator starters, motors, and so forth. I've also learned how to do sales. In this industry, you learn to do different things in that industry. I've even became manager in a few places that I worked, and it's always been my dream to have my own place. I worked for very eco-friendly companies. Over the years, I've learned how important it is to for environmental safety protocols that needs to be done in order to make things a lot safer for the community as well. Growing up as a Latino, it's been hard to buy parts, new parts. Dealerships, they're very expensive. So having used auto parts in the area always helps the economic growth, as far as that goes. Our vision, oh, by the way, this is my wife. Sorry about that. Just having my wife dealing with, as she grew up, how hard it was to have gone to auto repair shops or buying a battery for a car or something, and how some places just took advantage of her and my mom and my sisters that I know, and I want to be part of that company where I could educate and help women understand their needs as far as the automotive parts and repair go. So what is an auto parts recycling? Okay, it is the process of dismantling unwanted vehicles in order to recover usable parts to repair vehicles and with affordable prices. Our vision or our way we're gonna do this is everything's gonna be in the building. So we're not gonna have anything outside. Where it's big enough where I could have one or two cars at a time. I'll be dismantling. The fluids would be properly disposed of. There's a couple of companies that I'm going to deal with that do that. The tires as well. There's a company that recycles tires. And so when the car comes in, I'll be dismantling, and then I'll be putting all the data. For instance, all the parts are going to be in the computer, and if somebody comes in, I'll tell them what the interchanges are, and if I have it, if I don't have it, I could always locate it through a computer system that I only could obtain through this auto parts recycling title with the state of Illinois. So most of the cars that I'm going to be buying, they're going to be from insurance auto auctions, Copart. I will rarely buy anything off the street because of the limited space that I would have in the garage. Let's see what else. So the organization that I'm going to have, I will have racks, so I can have my engines, my transmissions, and then I have the smaller stuff, alternators, compressors, power steering pumps, rack and pinions, rims. Everything's going to be set up. I believe it's in your pamphlet there. And then once I take out everything that I want off the vehicle, we consider that as a shell. So The vehicle will be transported by a tow truck, a flatbed, because they won't have suspension on there, and it'll be disposed of to a recycling facility. And that's the only way it's going to be disposed of. So I won't have heavy traffic going in and out of the place. You'll probably see 1 or 2 tow trucks during the whole week. So there's not going to be any traffic congestion or anything like that. And most of my sales are going to be mostly to body shops, auto repair shops, and eBay. And if I get a walk-in, that'll be great too. So.
I'm just going to talk a little bit to the community benefits and how the community can benefit from our business. We foresee the business in helping out in like 5 different ways. This is also in your pamphlet. The first one we would like to discuss is affordability. On average, the used auto parts cost 40% less than aftermarket parts. And we know Harvard is home to a number of middle-class families, about, I believe, 13% of low-income households, and these families really gain to access to these affordable parts. And Gator Auto Parts aims to fulfill this by providing budget-friendly solutions through these recycling parts and the resale of them. And this just allows people in the community to better be able to maintain their vehicles and for maintenance and repair services. And it alleviates some of that financial stress. Another positive that we have is the availability of parts. All of our parts will be readily available locally, which is one of the key aspects because it's going to keep the business here in Harvard. A lot of times people are going outside of, to Chicago and to different areas to be able to find good parts for their cars, so this will save them time and effort, and also, just like I said, kind of keeping the business here. Cultural competency are we both come from Hispanic background. Well, I'm not Hispanic, but I'm a Hispanic wannabe. I'm actually a Spanish teacher, and I've always wanted to be Hispanic. So, but my husband is Hispanic, and I know the Hispanic life and world. And as a Hispanic business owner and a Spanish speaker, this communication that we can have with the large Hispanic population here, we're kind of uniquely positioned linguistically, economically, culturally to kind of work with those people and give them that personalized service that maybe they don't get in other places. Economic growth, talked a little bit about just that tax revenue, that we're keeping that here and the circulation of money is continuing here. Not only will we be helping the community members, but we also plan to do partnerships with different auto shops in the business in the city and different body shops so that they can purchase parts from us. So that is also kind of just keeping that economic growth here. In the future, we hope to have some future job opportunities within the business. Right now, it's just going to be Alfredo, but eventually we hope to build that up a little bit and be able to hire some people as staff. And then just community relations. We like the idea of education. I mean, I'm a teacher, so I'm always talking about educating people. Alfredo already talked a little bit about being able to help women or just kids. My daughter had to change her battery and had no idea how to do it, and just things like that, and be able to maybe offer some workshops to people on maintenance of your car or just simple repairs and things, and kind of have some of those sessions so that we can promote that self-sufficiency within families and just being able to connect with the community members. I think that's about it. So that's really all we have. So we just believe that the approval of this conditional use permit, like Alfredo said, the auto parts recycler is the title that we need in order to be able to be licensed by the state of Illinois. And that will give us the access to be able to put these parts on, online, to be able to be seen across the United States. So that is what we are here for, and this, we believe this facility aligns with the goals of promoting sustainability in your community, supporting local businesses. On the comprehensive plan, it talked about building the small industries in that area, and I think that that would kind of go along with that as well. We're committed to being responsible and contribute to the community, and we're confident that our organization will work in harmony with the businesses around it. It won't be an eyesore to anybody. Everything will be confined indoors. We will not be storing autos or parts outside. And the inside, I'm a neat freak, so it will definitely be me. He has no choice. So we will be organized, and it will look nice. So we just ask for your vote in favor for this condition and this consideration of the conditional use permit. And we thank you for your time and attention.
Commission have any questions of petitioners?
I just want to say, you guys did a nice presentation. You did your homework. Good luck.
Thank you.
The only question I have is, in here, it only mentions online sales, but you were talking about in-person sales as well. Would that be a problem at all for the type of zoning we're looking at? I don't believe so. Okay. I just want to make sure, because, like, I don't know how it goes for having retail technically in manufacturing, but if it's vehicle repair like I think it is here, that doesn't stop anyone else from selling parts. So that was the only discrepancy I saw in here between the two. Yeah. Well, then I can technically go to the Ford dealership and buy a part and walk out. So, all right. No questions for me.
Do we have any objectors? You can sit down.
Thank you.
Do we have anybody else that would to speak in support? Commission have any other questions?
All right. Well, I motion to approve the request as is.
Motion made and second. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Albertson?
Aye.
Creviston?
Aye.
Hereley?
Aye.
Carbonetti?
Aye.
All ayes, motion carries.
Motion to close the hearing.
And then this recommendation will come before the city council at their next meeting on February 20, what is it? February 27th at 7 o'clock.
Mike, you can rejoin us now.
I think he's done it.
He's done. He earned his pay.
All right, do we have a motion to close the hearing?
I'll make a motion to close the hearing.
Second. Clerk, please call the roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Clerk's report.
Just, most of you guys should have already received your notice from McHenry County for the
Yep.
economic interest statement. Filing deadline is May 1. All right.
Mine's done.
And I didn't have to call you this time.
All right. Okay, we need to close the meeting.
Motion to close the meeting.
Let me do something. I'll make the
Motion to close.
There you go.
Close the meeting.
A second.
Clerk, please call the roll.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
You know what showing up though is like burning it enough here, isn't it?
Yeah, no shit. I think he knows what he's doing.
Cry from the last.
See you guys later in
later.
minutes. So long, guys.
And I don't know if they have anything in the wings for March or not. Yeah, I don't think we're streaming anymore. Oh, are we still? Now we're done. Now we're on.